Good morning. We are headed to the beach, but we're going to walk there together today. So good morning and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 419. Can you believe we're almost 20% or 1/5 of the way through the 400s? Crazy! But good morning everybody and thanks for joining me. Welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast, episode 419. I'm Kristin Omdahl and we are headed to the beach. We're going to go for a beach walk this morning. I brought some things to show you as well, and we'll try to do that while we're walking. Don't mind a little challenge. So basically, Be So Dazzling yarn is back in stock, and so those of you who have been waiting patiently for some colors that you were waiting on, they're all back in stock. Oh, I wanted to take the boardwalk to the beach so that you could see the boardwalk. I've taken photos here before, but we've never together walked here for the podcast. So I think I missed some names while I was talking. So good morning to everybody who's joining me. And we left the bathrooms. Not so exciting. But we're on a beautiful boardwalk and I'll turn the camera around so you can see it. Ooh, camera needs a little, the lens needs a little cleaning. Let me clean that up real quick. Whoa, okay. That didn't work. Hold on, give me a second. Okay. Let's see, what is going on here? There. Oh my goodness, what did I do? What did I do? There, that's what I wanted to show you. This is the boardwalk that we take to get to the beach, and it's so pretty. Hi Jane, thanks for joining live. Morning. Hi Harini. And we're turning the corner. Almost there now. Hi Mar, hi Grace, hi Naomi. Isn't the anticipation wonderful going through this thick brush and this beautiful boardwalk to get to the water? I love doing this. All right, I'm gonna drop my shoes. That's like the normal thing to do here. People drop their shoes at the edge of the boardwalk, and so far I've never lost a pair of flip-flops doing that. I don't think I'd leave fancy shoes there, but hi Eleni and Sandshell and Mar and Edna, Donna, thanks for joining live. Ooh, we've got some nice waves this morning. Hi Diane and Chantel. Oh man, someone's cooking bacon down here. Must be the Ritz-Carlton for their breakfast. It smells so good. Hi Pat. Hi Frieza B. Hi Jill. Hi Lisa and Judy and Grace, Diane, Chantel, Constance, Joe. Bye Harini. Hi Lisa and Melissa, Cindy, Jill, Edna. All right, we'll turn the camera back around. Woo! These waves are gorgeous. Look at the size of these rollers. Oh my goodness. How fun. The waves are beautiful, Joe. What a treat this morning. What a perfect day to go for a walk. Hi Verna. Hi Becky, yes it is beautiful and relaxing. It's a little steamy this morning, but hey, it's tropical South Florida and we're in the middle of June. That's what happens down here. You know, before we get going on our walk though, and before I forget, I should show you the colors of Be So Dazzling yarn that are back in stock. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. So we've got silver and gold and black rainbow and turquoise. These are so sparkly. If you haven't seen them in person before, they are some of the most beautiful calypso. This is lime. And then we have fuchsia pink. They are all so gorgeous. They blend beautifully with the rest of my yarns. Whether you join them with the yarn complementary, sticking in the same tones, or high contrast, picking an opposite color of the spectrum, they are gorgeous, and they're a beautiful way to add some sparkle either to an entire project or just as a small design element. I've seen people add it at the stripe color changes in the Zen scarves in a beautiful way. I've incorporated it into jewelry like the Annika Celtic Love Knot necklace from Layers Knit. I've added it to jewelry in several of the projects in Be So, or in 80 Handmade Gifts. What else? We've done a couple of shawls in it. The crochet, what is it? Dazzling tassel shawl is absolutely stunning for an evening event. Then there's the Samantha shawl that we did in Layers Knit that involves drop stitches and combining Be So Fine bling with the dazzling yarn. So many ways to use it by itself or carried along with other projects, with other yarns. I think it'd be amazing as the Kelly earrings, those big hoop earrings where we use the hoop as the frame. Another pattern from 80 Handmade Gifts. Lots of ways to use Be So Dazzling yarn. Anyway, so if you've been waiting for any of these colors to come back in stock, they're all back in stock now. So I wasn't planning on doing a full walk this morning. I thought we were going to do this part of the time. So I'm carrying a bag of 9 books on my arm. So we're going for a walk. We're going to hold the tripod out in front of me with a bag of 9 books on my arm. Talk about a workout today. And walking in the sand. Yeah. Guess I'm going to get an early morning workout. Does anybody have any questions about dazzling yarn or anything else we've talked about so far? I know the waves are amazing, Verna. I agree. Yeah, Judy, definitely some resistance exercise today. Lily, it'll be okay. Sometimes it's good to push yourself. Hi, Gail. Thanks for joining live. Man, this is exciting to see such big waves. Hi, Jane. So I finished the tapestry crochet motif baby blanket last night. I finished the motifs, wove in all my loose ends. Now all I have left. Yes, Linda, the yarn that I just showed is called Be So Dazzling yarn, and it is a sequin carry-along yarn that you could use by itself, or you could use carried along with other yarns. I've done it in lots of different patterns, and a lot of people in my Create, Share, Inspire group on Facebook have shown projects where they've used it in different ways too. It's a really beautiful, fun way to add some bling to any project. I don't think there's a wrong way to add sequins, and all 6 colors are back in stock on the website. We have a beautiful gold, silver, lime green, fuchsia pink, turquoise, and black rainbow. You can find that on my website, Be So Dazzling Yarn. What was I talking about? Oh, so I decided on what border I'm going to add to the blanket. And it is a border that I did on one of the shawls in Motif Magic. And that's going to be the only hint so far. And it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. It's going to take a while to make it. It is a lengthy technique, but it will be absolutely worth every second I put into it. And I can't wait to show it to all of you when I'm done. So the idea for the baby blanket book or booklet, I don't think it's going to be a full-length book. It's going to be more like, Judy, you're correct. I'm going to use my twisted fringe technique where you don't cut yarn between the fringes. It's going to be amazing and perfect for the blanket, especially since it already has that Middle Eastern Moroccan tile vibe to it. I think the fringe is just going to make it look rich and decadent. Silver since the blanket is predominantly white already in the Be So Baby color Snowflake, I'm going to use the platinum color for the edging. And like I said, it'll take a little while, but it'll totally be worth it. And so this will be part of my next booklet. I don't think it's going to be a full-length book, but it'll be like a mini book. And I'm going to have probably 3 or 4 blankets in it and some variations on what to do with those different blankets. It'll also include sizes so that if you want to make it into baby blanket sizes or larger sizes, that will be okay too. Debating whether or not I add other baby accessories to the book. I might add hats and booties and things like that. Might not. Suppose if I do, it's going to start growing in size and become a full-length book again. Hi Janet, thanks for joining live. Well, yes, Becky, that's the point. Once I get started on anything, I ended up going full tilt boogie. Gosh, can you hear how loud the waves are today too? Man, these are some major rollers. Definitely unique or unusual for Gulf of Mexico. I'm not saying they're the size of ocean waves, but they're definitely bigger than we normally get down here. Fun, what a treat. So the books, the Layers Crochet and Layers books were supposed to arrive yesterday, right? And so I waited patiently all day long to get ready to start shipping so I could get some sent out yesterday. And would you know that the package arrived at 4 p.m. So in order to get started on shipping, I didn't actually make it to the post office, but I did get quite a few pre-orders packaged up. So when I send out the books, I personalize it to the person who ordered it. I write an inscription, I autograph it and sign it, then I gift wrap it in tissue paper with a little thank you sticker on the outside of the tissue paper, and then I wrap it in a padded envelope and add the shipping label and all that stuff. So it actually is a very lengthy process, very special process as well. Good morning, Rebecca. Hi, B girl. No, Verna, I've never found beach glass here. Lots of seashells, but no beach glass. So it is a lengthy progress. I do believe, hi Livia and Melanie, I believe I got, I don't know, maybe 15% of the way through pre-orders. I stayed up really late working on packing up as many books as I could, and I'll make a special trip to the post office this morning to get them in the system right away. And then the rest of the day today, I will work diligently on getting as many of the rest of the pre-orders sent out as possible, and maybe take a break to work on a little bit of videos. Maybe. Otherwise, I will just work straight through on shipping. I've got a good solid couple of days to get the pre-orders sent out, and so excited to be able to do it. Pretty cool. Oh, in fact, I can show you. You know, the copies that I've been showing you guys lately of the books have had proof order splashed all over the cover. Look at that. Doesn't say splat, doesn't have proof copy all over the front, right? No, it doesn't. This is a real deal, legit copy. And here's the other one too. Look at that. No silly little label on there saying not for sale. These are for sale. All right. Not the easiest thing to do to juggle a bag of books with a handheld tripod, so bear with me. All right. All right, should probably turn around here soon. Yes, the scenery's amazing. Hi Bianca, thanks for joining live. Hi Lydia, and I'm getting quite the workout in too. Maybe other people are walking too. Thanks Lily, I'm glad you like the photos. Most of the photos of both of these books were taken in my backyard. I know many of you know how inspired I am by my backyard. Hi Enid, in fact, my backyard backyard is probably the core inspiration behind my next fabric collection. I have begun working on my next fabric collection. So what that means is that once I get my drawings completed and, edited in software and uploaded to my computer, I will be making a fabric collection on Spoonflower so that you can order the fabrics to sew with them yourself. And I'll also be uploading them to Redbubble, so there will be finished products for those of you that don't want to sew. There'll be things like travel mugs, and those beautiful chiffon scarves, leggings, t-shirts, dresses, wall art, phone cases, duvet covers and pillows, all kinds of fun things. So as soon as I finish the fabric collection, there's going to be tons of different ways to enjoy it. And the core inspiration behind this collection is definitely my backyard. And so I think what the theme is going to end up being is very tropical, probably pretty Florida. It's going to be there'll probably be some florals in it for sure. But I don't think I'm going to just do florals. I think it's just going to be like a tropical Florida, or maybe just a tropical theme. But definitely the colors will be bright and vibrant and tropical. So that's where I'm going with it so far. It's a lengthy process, and something I'll be doing off camera and behind the scenes for the most part, since I don't think teaching that is necessarily that exciting. But it is a lengthy process and a lot of editing. I feel like I do a lot more editing of my work when I draw than when I crochet or knit. Maybe that comes because I have so much more experience with yarn. Oh, Verna didn't know about my fabrics. Yeah, you could, if you follow the links in the video description, I have a shop on Spoonflower with some of my fabrics, and I have a Redbubble shop where you can buy all those products that I just mentioned with my fabric designs. And if you need help finding either one of them, let me know in the comments. But both links are available in the video description of every video here on YouTube. Good morning, Martina. All right, I think we ought to turn around. Man, can you tell I'm huffing and puffing? One of these days I'll get better at this. So I got an email last night that apparently in the Create Zen video we did on Sunday, was it Saturday or Sunday? Anyways, it was episode 009. I guess there was a dolphin and I missed it, but somebody pointed out that there was a dolphin in that video. So if you want to see it, the video I posted Sunday. It was 17 minutes in one direction, Bianca, and I'm going to turn around now, so I guess it'll be pretty, whatever distance you go, you got to double it by turning around. Judy thought there was a dolphin. Yes, well, apparently you were correct, and I missed it, but I was crocheting away. So what are you going to do? Don't see them all, I guess. I'm definitely up for seeing a dolphin, though. Be great to see one or two or a whole pod of them today. And we also, apparently we have stingray season upon us right now, so it's possible that we could find 100 or 1,000 of them swimming by in the morning. Wouldn't that be fun to see? The warmer water also brings out sea turtles and manatees. And I'm dying to show you guys the baby shark nursery when that comes out. It could be June, July, August. It could be any time now. And now that this is the beach where I did see it, where I have seen it before, so fingers crossed we see it soon. Colors are great today, aren't they? So many spooky colors, I love it. And did you notice on the beach? Well, thank you, Martina. I'm so glad you're going to order the books today. We have sea turtle nests along the beach here too. Can you see this one? There's a sea turtle nest. I haven't shown the sign in a while, so let's go look at it. I don't think I've shown it since last summer. Whoopsie! Still learning the tripod. So They are definitely protected. So if you mess with that enclosure, violators are subject to fines and imprisonment. Isn't that awesome? So there's the sign that you see on there. I have never seen them hatch in real life. I've only seen it on the news and on TV. But yeah, lots of seaweed today. But we've had some really rough storms the last couple of days, so I'm not surprised. You should see my driveway. I guess the tree in my front yard has these weird things on it. I don't even know what they are. They're not leaves, they're not seeds. There's something like seeds, seed pods, clusters of seeds. Well, it's all over my driveway. And so I'm probably gonna have to go out there. And they bled onto the driveway too, which is weird. So there's stains around them. Hopefully that'll come off, or most likely that'll come off in the next rainstorm. But I do think I need to go sweep my driveway today. It's a mess. That's okay, that's good exercise too. If anyone has any questions, don't be shy. There's something. Lily wants to know if it's a reason for the big waves. Yes, there's been storms, and the waves are always a reflection of what else is going on out there. No, Marlon does not help me with work at all. He is so busy with his own career, becoming a professional tennis player, that he has barely any time for himself. He does not help me at all. Plus, he's 17 years old and a boy, and probably quite naturally not interested in helping mom at this age. But in his defense, he's incredibly busy on his own. So what are you gonna do? Hi, crafty girl. Thanks for joining. Ah, you can't even see my dress today. I'm wearing another one of my Amazon dresses. I think this was the first print that I bought. And if you see this one on that tank top listing, it looks like fern leaves, but it has the most beautiful blues, turquoises, and lime greens. I love it. It goes well with so many different colors of my yarn, from blue Danube to Calypso lime and Caribbean turquoise, and it's one of my favorite dresses to wear. It's so bright and vibrant and fits so well and feels more comfortable than fitted, even though it looks fitted. I definitely look more put together than I feel, which is always great. Jane likes my earrings. Thank you. These are from the Lucky Brand store about 100 years ago. I don't even know how many years ago, but I've had them a really long time. Lydia, yes, I believe my artwork is uplifting. It's always very bright and cheerful. I have a few different inspiration sources, but it's always bright and cheerful for sure. I don't take anything too seriously. Uplifting's definitely more of a motivating factor to me than seriousness or realism. At least at this point in time. Wow, the sand is so squishy. No wonder I'm huffing and puffing. Yeah, the new collection of leggings will be awesome. I still love the leggings that I do have from the current collection. There's some beautiful prints in the Redbubble shop with some florals that are super fun. Woo! Water's nice and warm today too. Not quite bath water, but by August it'll actually be warmer than the air, or feel like bath water, which is kind of creepy. It's still not quite that warm yet. When was the first time I crocheted? I dabbled one afternoon with my grandmother when I was 8 years old, and then I didn't pick it back up until I was 28, 29 and pregnant with Marlon. And that's when I dove right in and haven't stopped. So with him being 17 now, that was roughly 18 years ago. Lisa says it's chilly where she is. That is crazy for summer, but pretty typical of northern United States. We have weather all across the board in the summer. It's pretty frustrating. I remember that living in Michigan. Lots of rain and gloom. I suppose that's what gives you those beautiful lush trees, but still disappointing. Martina's working her 40 Luna shrug. That's wonderful. Couldn't read the rest of your comment though. I'm sorry, it went by too quickly. But I'm glad you made it. It's definitely a fun one to make. I know people ask all the time if you can modify it and make it bigger. Absolutely. It's just strips. So you can make the strip longer and you can add more strips. Super easy to modify. Definitely super easy to modify. Pat's been crocheting for 48 years. That's wonderful. Good for you. That's almost triple me. Definitely more than double. Not quite triple. But still. I laugh when I come down in the morning because it's like I take a shower in the morning and I leave here so dripping wet. And I'm like, why did I take a shower? My hair's a mess and my face is a mess. But there's no point coming down here not showered either. Yeah, whoever just said about making the Sporty Luna, if you want to share pictures of it, please feel welcome to join the Create, Share, Inspire group on Facebook. That's where everybody here in the morning community joins up later in the day, and it's a private group, so your posts don't get shown all over Facebook, and you can share with other like-minded crafters who are kind and thoughtful, and share your projects, ask questions about projects. And it's my house, and I protect everybody in my house, and so there is no squirrely business going on in there. And if there is, I end it before it even begins, and I keep it a safe place for people to enjoy sharing their projects with everyone else. So I know sometimes it can be scary sharing your thoughts and your photos and your creations online. So I just want you to know that I do everything in my power to make it a safe place. And I see already some people have chimed in and agreed. So thank you for that vote for our new person who might join. There is a link in the video description here to join the Facebook group. So if you're interested, you can do that. I do have moderators there as well. And like I said, we have pretty simple rules, common sense rules to behave and be nice. And there are no second warnings, so you don't have to worry if someone isn't nice. Don't worry about having to deal with them again. I know that sounds a little rough, but occasionally I guess I can be strict. Oh, someone asked how I manage everything I do. I don't know. Don't know. Sometimes I surprise myself too. Like the other day when we were trying to figure out when I wrote my first independently published book, Motif Magic, I was like, oh yeah, that was probably 3 or 4 years ago. I only started that book less than 2 years ago. And as of this week, I have now independently published 4 full-length knit and crochet books in 2 years. Plus did all 5 of the Create, Share, Inspire notebooks in English and Spanish. Plus running a yarn company, hand dyeing the yarn myself. Plus being a single parent. Plus running a house. Plus the podcast and everything else. So I don't know. I do think that it would be fun to write a business book one day. That's definitely on my list of things to do in the future. Thanks, Grace. I don't know how I've done it. Don't know. But I enjoy it. And I think I thrive on the fact that other people enjoy what I do so much. You know, I definitely get the positive reinforcement from all of you. That helps. Thanks, Olivia. I have dripping sweat from my eyebrows into my eyes now. How's that for cute? All right, we've almost made it back to the beginning. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, Glory. So we've almost made it back. I'm going to try to do a quote. So if somebody wants to pick a number between 1 and 5, I did bring, take a dip in the Gulf. Judy, I'm glad you mentioned that. When the waves are this strong, it is extremely dangerous to go in the water. We have incredibly strong undertow here. And without lifeguards and extremely strong undertow, I wouldn't go in the water this time of year. Anyway, I think I saw 3 and 4. Let's see which book I can easily grab one-handed. That's 5. Okay, I found 3. Yeah, rip currents, riptide, however you want to say it. Okay, so I grabbed 3. Doing this one-handed. Yeah, definitely more rain in our future, Mar. Yeah, we've got rain on the forecast for the next several days. All right, I'm going to randomly pick a quote, one-handed here. Oh, we've done this. Oh, it's starting to rain now. I'm going to keep walking. A flower, this is a Chinese proverb. We've read this one before, but I still love it. We got to hurry because it's starting to rain on my phone. Chinese proverb, a flower in the heart blossoms in the surface. Yes, how you feel on the inside is what you project on the outside. When you work on yourself on the inside, it shows on the outside. Always be kind to yourself. Always believe that you are enough, and you will glow from it. Yes, and that's how you can make a difference to other people around you. Just like saying you got to love yourself first before you can truly love anyone else. Same concept. Whatever you do on the inside is what you project on the outside. So always remember to be kind to yourself, to love yourself, and remember that you're enough right now. Not tomorrow, next week, right now. I'm going to sign off before my phone dies from all this water. So thank you all for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. Hope you enjoyed the beach, the walk, the show and tell, chatting with me and everyone else here. Let us make time